Managing Director of Shazam Enterprises Investments Limited, Shazad Ali says his company got into the manufacturing business several years ago, a decision that was taken after his company faced challenges in sourcing imported products to sell.
We manufacture PVC pipes, fittings, we import, and we have some other items like galvanized pipes and other hardware items. We sell to all hardware stores. We don't retail, we only wholesale all over the island, Tobago, Trinidad, and of course we export to the islands.
So just one item you basically manufacture locally, and all the other items you import.
We are new to the manufacturing business and we're doing well.
What made you get into the manufacturing line? Because before that you were simply importing most of your goods.
We were importing pipes before that. I would say that in Trinidad we have two major other manufacturers of PVC pipes, and basically, well, they were all competition on the market, and we could not have gotten consistent, competitive supplies. So we eventually had to turn to manufacturing.
And what do you export?
Well, pipe is one of our main items. We also do fittings and the other stuff that we sell.
So you earn a bit of foreign exchange?
Yeah, in 2015 we won the TTMA award as a medium-sized manufacturer. So
on an annual basis, about how much foreign exchange would your company earn? Average?
Over $500,000.
So that helps you a lot now when you're unable to get.
It helps, but I mean, maybe what exports, it doesn't account for 10% of our sales, but it's growing, it's improving. Yearly we are doing better because we look at it in a holistic way. It's not just about sales. We want to make sure we have a good service and we can keep what we are doing consistently.
How have you been affected by the foreign exchange shortage in the country so far?
Well, it has been rough going. The unsurety of what's going to happen, because as an importer, you know, you order goods like 3 months in advance, and then to have consistent supplies, you have to order 6 months in advance. You have shipments coming in monthly or bi-monthly. So when you don't know where you're going to get foreign currency from, or you're not sure, there's no definite, you know, idea in terms of quantity of funds available or anything like that, you're going to import, because like we're a medium-sized business, so with a few $100,000 US a month or whatever, it's a fair amount to be bringing, and you don't know if you're going to get US, and it has been really tough.
And how much do you need every month, like on an average basis?
More than 300,000. So the thing is, we had a lot of losses due to port rent and demurrage. Because when a container comes in, not all the suppliers give you time where you can actually clear the goods and then pay them after. Like out of China, if they give you side draft, that's considered to be something. So then when you bring the goods in, you can't pay for it when it comes on the port promptly. Then what happens? Rent and I mean, it works out to be hundreds of thousands of dollars, you know, in reality, after a period of time.
In his mid-year budget review, the finance minister said that priority would be given to manufacturers and those with trade-related activities. How do you feel about this? Because it now allows manufacturers like yourself who need to import material and you also earn in foreign exchange. It gives you a bit of priority. How do you feel about that?
Well, we welcome that. There were times in the last year or so that the factory had to actually shut down. When you shut down the factory, you have to pay the staff. So there's, you know, income loss, then production loss. With a machine, the more you run it, it's better. The more it's down, you lose money.
And you shut down because?
No material. Because like, I mean, like, it's two things. One is that when everybody around the other countries, they know Trinidad has foreign currency problems. So the suppliers themselves are reluctant to ship. If they give you a 30-day holdover credit, then they don't ship if you don't pay the bill on time. So when they don't ship, then the material doesn't come in time, so you have no material to run your plant. We have tried very hard not to lessen staff. We haven't done that.
And now that the property tax is going to come on stream shortly, how is that going to affect your operations?
Well, it's a concern for everyone in the population, including, well, especially businessmen, because like it's a bit of unsurety exactly how it will pan out in terms of the cost. like our property here, because in hardware business, it's a bulk stuff like pipes. It takes a lot of space, so your building is bigger, your land space is bigger, right? And it's low profit items because it's so competitive also. So if you sell pipes and that bulk item like we do, the markup is not a huge amount, and then business is down generally, right? All over the country. Most hardwares nowadays, they're trying to survive, and this is the fact, right? And some are doing it better than others. We are surviving. We are trying hard. The property tax is another challenge. We feel also for the small one in the population, because there's so many people out of jobs and so many people also on a tight budget.
Is it hard to maintain staff at this time?
It gets difficult sometimes because their business is not continuous. Sometimes they pick up and then sometimes it's slower. So you want to maintain your staff, because I feel that we all need to be committed to the situation here we have at hand in the country.
When we come back, a sales representative at a furniture manufacturing firm tells us how he has had to change his lifestyle due to the economic downturn. Money Matters will be right back.